I'm talking to Bradley Vandenheede, who's got a remarkable story to tell about how he's just found his long lost son.
Well, it was like this. Facebook, media. I was on it one day and there was a chap and he was looking for me. And I knew a lot of chaps in my day back in England. He'd asked me if I'd known a person named Dawn, who apparently I had, and I had a relationship with a long time ago, and there found out that he was my son, who'd been looking for me for the last 30 years. Well, of course, that was a shock to the system. So, first I saw a photograph of him, which he looked exactly like me, or very close to me. Had my looks, which are good. Yeah, so I contacted him back, and we spoke a bit, and I decided to have a DNA test done. I thought, well, that would be the right thing to do to make sure everything's kosher. And it came back 99.9.5%. And so my immediate thought was, I have to meet him. I have to meet him. I was living in the United States for the last 22 years and still am. And last week, in fact this week, sorry, I decided to get a plane to come down and actually meet Nicholas and his girlfriend Jennifer. After 30 years of not knowing each other, today was a great first time meet with some members of my family, and it was a very, very, very exciting moment for me. In fact, the highlight of my life, other than being married to my wife. So that's pretty much the story in short, and this is where it starts to begin. But it comes with a package deal. This does. Yes.
Well,
I have two grandchildren and a step granddaughter.
Okay.
So it's very thrilling.
And you've never seen them before?
Never seen them before. This is the first time. And this has all come new to us within the last 3 months.
Amazing. This is really a long lost family, isn't it?
It is, and he's 30 years old. He's been looking for me. He found me. I've come to England after 22 years in being in America.
There he is.
And here he is right there. Here he is right there.
How you doing, Dad? You alright? Nice to meet you.
Oh, brilliant, mate.
Good.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
All right.
See ya.
Brilliant. Well, there's some of our family here. This
How
is
are
your Aunt Dee.
How are you?
Deirdre. Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
Nice to meet you. I am
It's surreal, isn't it? How you doing? Are you alright?
Lovely to meet you. Finally.
Yeah, finally. A bit long, isn't it?
Did it though?
Yeah, I know. How are you?
Hello, mate.
Alright.
Lovely to meet you. Wow. Yeah, good.
Got a little one as well?
We've got a little one in the car there. Yes, this is Olivia.
Olivia.
Come here, Olivia. Say hello.
Come on, Olivia. Come here, say hello.
She's a little shy. That's all right. So, bit patriotic, isn't it? You know? Flag of the year, right?
Why not?
My better halves.
Lovely.
Alright?
What's your name?
Hello. Yeah, it's been a wait, isn't it?
I cannot believe.
I know.
Yeah, that's your grandfather. Your
My
grandfather.
stepdad.
Oh, alright.
I lived with him most of my life.
Oh, okay.
Very and you just spit image of him.
Is that good?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, we'll talk about that later, son. No, it's all good.
enough.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm now talking to Nicholas Williams. He was the son of Bradley Vandenheede, who we've just been talking to. And Nicholas is going to tell us how this remarkable event took place from his point of view.
It all started where I was coming back from Egypt. I spent 2.5 years 2 years over there, and decided to make a step of actually finding who my real father is, knowing that I've been given false names growing up. But the name I first attempted to actually make the first contact with was Bradley's, although I did have other names that were in question. And it was as soon as I made contact, it was sort of known straight away. It's like, it was an automatic, wow, that looks like me. And same with him, it's like, wow, that I look like him. And, you know, and it was accepted straight away. And it's hard to explain, you know, it was very surreal, very surreal. Didn't know how to take it, didn't know if I'd be accepted, didn't know if he had a family of his own already, kids or married, if it would affect him, you know, bringing another man into his life. And, you know, so, yeah, but I took the step and I made the contact, and it was very heartwarming, you know, it's emotional, very emotional, and I'm not a very emotional person, you know, so, and it hit home, you know, that I do have a family out there that are there, you know, not just being someone who's been given different surnames and not know who I am, you know, but yeah, it's good to come to light. Really emotional and great meeting. Met the whole family, had a nice lunch and that before they took us back to the house where we'll be having a nice party this evening and meeting lots more family members.
The reason why we're filming this is because it's the rarest occasion in the history of the Wade family. We've had a very amazing day today watching Bradley meet his son for the very first time in this lifetime. It's quite an incredible occasion to watch that. We filmed it because we wanted to keep that on record. And everyone in this room will be able to have a copy of that. We're celebrating tonight Bliss's and Liam's engagement. Nadine is home from America.
Olivia's home from America.
We're up from Luton.
We're celebrating tonight also the marriage to become of my dear daughter Serena and Paul, who are due to get married next year.
We're celebrating Michael being here as well.
We're celebrating tonight is very special because I did want to say this to everyone in this room. Every one of you in this room means so much to me. And I want to say this, my brother Michael, who I've loved for many years, over the years, has been my icon. And I wouldn't be doing my job the way I do it if it weren't for Michael. And I'm so grateful for your energy in this lifetime, really am, sincerely. Thank you.
I'll drink to that.
So where do you start?
And I mean that. And I want to thank Brad, of course, is probably... I hung out with Bradley more than I have most people in the family when we were together.
Lydia.
And we connected on a very deep heart level, Brad and I, and there's always been that laughter and fun, and a lot of that has come from our inspiration from Michael, believe it or not, because he's the first comedian we ever really learned from.
He's the one that started you off.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he's older than both of us.
Yeah, and I just want to say, I just want to take note of everyone in this room who are very special. My sister Vicky, who's an absolute amazing soul, and we've seen her suffer many years through her illnesses, but beyond that, deep down inside, I always feel so connected to her. She's probably my rock on many levels and many other areas of my life that I missed out from my mum. And believe it or not, she does offer me those feelings, and I want to thank you, Vicky, for being around.
Yes, without a doubt.
No, she's connected so well, and obviously Dee, who, without tonight, I mean, you made it all
Just
happen.
putting this together.
She makes it all happen. She's her Dee and George, who've been
Absolute loves. Absolute
an
loves.
absolute rock.
Hello, Dad.
And Dee and I go back many years. I remember when she was a little girl, that anybody get near Dee, I would rip their head off. And when George got near Dee once,
He was bigger than you at the time.
I was very concerned, but actually in the end, I saw what was going to happen. It was I went to Australia anyway, but how lovely this soul is. Dee is a beautiful heart, and you all know her. And there's so many of us here. Now my son Jack, who's an extraordinary talent, and so much love and wisdom comes from him to me at times that I can't even get Italian.
That's French.
It's not wasted because he's on the case, you know.
Oh, good.
And of course this lovely lady here.
Jackie.
Jackie. What a rock!
Oh my God!
What a rock!
So
What a rock of a soul!
Congratulations,
What a
Jackie.
rock!
You've done the best.
Absolutely lovely.
What's their secret?
She needs a medal.
Yes.
Out of all of you, this is the only person to have put up with me for 35 years. Non-stop.
Yes.
Well done, Jack.
And it is our 30th anniversary in September. And we've seen lots of marriages come and
And
go.
not this one, is still going, and that's fantastic. And I want to thank also my son Matthew has come all the way down from Leeds.
Yeah!
And, what a talent. He's such a focused musician. He's at the Leeds University studying classical composition and music and piano, and he's just a genius at what he does, and very much aligned with what Jack does as well. They have this combination of talent that I want to pull together one day and work with.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that.
And your friends.
And of course my dear friends who've come to, like Jonathan Brosnan.
Who's made?
I do say this because Jonathan and Stuart are like family to me,
Yeah.
and without sharing with them, of course, there's Louise and Maureen. And
Who's Maureen?
Gaynor. I've met Louis Gaynor. We've got Vicky Hawes here tonight as well, who's a long-standing friend of the family. Vicky Linnell. And have I mentioned everybody? And of course, our dear Jennifer, who's with this young man. I want to give a big hand and an openness to this young man here tonight who's brought us all together. Brought us all together. The family. Here's the family.
Bradley.
I'd just like to say, before you all split up, the main man that's been doing all the talking is one of the reasons why we're all here. And that's my brother Tony, and it's his birthday tomorrow.
Yes.
So, I'm usually in bed before 12. So, happy birthday, Tony, tomorrow.
Thank you all for being here.
Cheers.
Well done, Nick.
Words from Bradley.
When are you getting married?
Go on, Bradley.
You got any work
Trying
on?
to tell you.
Go on, Bradley.
Oh, well, I'd like to thank everybody here,
Leavesden? Oh,
and that was it.
sorry, we're talking about work at Leavesden Studios. Warner Brothers, King Arthur. Oh, sorry, go on.
Brother Michael.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
No, there isn't any razors.
She was just like your mother. Be quiet.
I want to thank once again everybody for being here this evening. It's been an absolute trip for me. 3 months ago I found out I had a son. Biggest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Nick, it's so surreal. I'm over the moon with everything that's going on right now. I totally don't know how to be a father, but here I am, being one already. Thank you so much for coming, and and your love and support, all my family here, and accepting him, and accepting the situation. Absolutely. Tony, Vicky, Dee, George, everybody here, his girlfriend, all you lovely people that I just love so much, haven't seen in so many years. I would never have come back to this country if it hadn't been without Nick. I would have stayed in America. We would probably never met again.
We want to see him.
I don't think there would have been any reason for me to come back here unless
My bad.
unless something special would have happened, and something special did happen, and this is it today. So thanks, enjoy, have a good drink, have a laugh, smoke your cigars and cigarettes, do what you want, right? It's party. Cheers, brother. Well,
Cheers, bruv.
Mommy? Yes,